Alrighty, hello, I am Casey, and we're here with the semifinals for the VBLn Draft League Tournament. As you can see, we've got two teams here up on the screen. These are going to be the first ones battling this evening. We have the Piedmont Dawnwings, coached by Darkside, and as well as the Grafton Gangars, coached by Canorth. On the Dawnwing side, we have Swampert Mega, Tapu Koko, Pelipper, Nihilego, Ferrothorn, Buzzwole, Duraludon, Muckalola, Weavile, Shedinja, Oricorio, and Beheem. On the opposing side, we have Alakazam Mega, Indeedee, Talonflame, Azumarill, Scizor, Hirayama, Silvally, Krookodile, Marowak, Alola, Vikavolt, Duosion, and Carbink. From past weeks in the VBLn, we noticed that both these teams definitely have a couple staple mons that they tend to use a bit more than the other ones. On the Dawnwing side, they have used Swampert, Koko, Pelipper, and Weavile in the majority of their games, and on the opposing side, at least from the games that I saw, Kenners use Alakazam, Indeedee, Talonflame, and Krookodile a whole lot. That could, just looking at the matchup, cause a slight problems for him in my, just looking at it, because a lot of times he did some size spam stuff, just sort of make Alakazam go faster than literally everything and just kill from there. But looking at it right here, it looks like he's got a couple, things down here that Alakazam can't really hit super hard. That I think he's gonna have to figure out how to, get around to win the match. But without further ado, we shall jump right into the first round. Alright, so we're here with the very first round. As you can see, we got some of the staples right here, although no Swampert on Darkside's side, so that's very interesting. But we do still see that Pelipper, Weavile, and Tapu Koko. On Canor's side, we see, of course, the Indeedee, Alakazam, very, very nice. But also there is no Talonflame or Krookodile, so, both teams sort of switching it up a little bit. I like to see it. But we shall get to going. So first off, we got the Indeedee, and assume Alakazam, potentially. Oh, Duosion. Actually, likely going to go for that nice Trick Room setup, followed with the Weavile and Oricorio. It's a pretty guaranteed Trick Room. Muck comes in, makes sense. Want something a little bit slower when Trick Room does come in. Knock off. Goes down to the Sash. And this Trick Room. This is Trick Room. Alright, that makes sense. Follow me, of course. And Nightshade. Okay. Just a little bit of extra damage. Stockpile comes out, making it incredibly bulky. And Knock Off goes to finish off the Indeedee. Alright, what comes in? Obviously an absolute beast in Trick Room. Nightshade comes off to do an extra 50 damage. Flare Blitz goes off, but with that defense boost, that's probably going to keep it around. The knockoff does a whole bunch of damage, knocking off the Thick Club. And another knockoff finishes off the Marowak. The final Pokemon is the Vikavolt. A little bit of Ice Shard, do a bit of damage. Nightshade, a little bit more. And the Bug Buzz still can't quite get rid of that Muck. That thing is a kind of a unit. And it's even regenerating with that Recycle. Very nice. And Bug Buzz does, the second Bug Buzz does finish off the Muck, but I think Canner's still in a bit of a sticky situation with Trick Room down and only 2 Mons left. Yes. Thunderbolt comes out. We do see the whatchamacallit, Volcan Berry and the Paralysis. Very nice. Although that will end the match with Weavile picking up, I think, just about every kill. Without further ado, we shall hop into round 2. If it loads. There we go. Alright, slow. Boom. Game 2, let's see how Canner's going to switch it up. We got the Hirayama and the Duosion. Maybe it wants a little bit more offensive pressure from the Trick Room lead. Although I think that leaves a little weak to a potential fake out from Weavile. Yes, there we go. Right there. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but oh well. It happens. Of course, that Muck's gonna get his defenses up again, gonna make it really difficult to remove, especially since we know it's also got that Papa Berry, and Knockoff's just gonna finish off the whatchamacallit, Devotion. Looking pretty rough right here for Canor, but that's okay. Yeah, at close combat, that's gonna do about 50%, but of course, it's going back up because of the Papa Berry. Bolt comes in, but doesn't really look like he's got a great way to set a trick room for these two slower mons out here. Predicts the protect and doubles into the Hirayama. Yep, and yes, this is definitely not looking super great for Canor, but not impossible. Okay, at least he took down the Weavile. He's got any other tricks up his sleeve. Revelation Dance goes in. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And I think that's game. That's pretty much game right there. Trying to delay the inevitable at this point. Oh, and the crit. But yeah, so that is Darkside taking the game 2-0 and moving on to the finals. Definitely exciting. Darkside's a new coach here, and it's done pretty good so far. Alright, next up we got a match that honestly I've been waiting for all season. That is the match between the Waterloo Wormdams, coached by Steve Montescott, and the Houston Hawluchas, coached by Tay. As you can see, again, we got the rosters here up on screen. On Steve's side, we got Garchomp Mega, Cresselia, Torkoal, Gothitelle, Persian Alola, Aegislash, Chansey, Lilligant, Pachirisu, Shuckle, Spiritomb, and Altaria. While on Tay's side, we have Steelix Mega, Greninja, Pheromosa, Blastoise, Victini, Meowstic, Lucario, Weezing, Aromatisse, I think that is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Aromatisse. Credilli, Luxray, and Dragonair. Yeah, honestly, I'm excited to watch these. So let's we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, so jumping into this, we see the Torkoal, Lilligant, Cresselia, Garchomp, Spiritomb, and Shuckle. Of course, Steve using some of his favorite Gen 4 Pokemon in those three right there. And Tay has the Ultra Fast Pheromosa, Meowstic, Aromatisse, Victini, Greninja, and Blastoise. Now, without further ado, let's go on slow and let's start this. Alright, we got the Cresselia and the Shuckle lead. Oh, interesting. Also, I noticed that there was no Chansey. Got the big damage fake out and taunt coming out from Tay's side. Flinch, of course, makes sense, and Trick Room cannot be used after the taunt. Dark Pulse coming out from the Greninja, doing not a whole lot of damage because of the Cobra Fairy. A second Dark Resist coming out, but still not doing a whole lot of damage just because, you know, Cresselia is a freaking unit. Power Trick coming out from Shuckle. I actually don't know what that does, to be totally honest. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know what that does. Another Dark Pulse comes out, not doing a whole lot of damage to Shuckle because it's got those insane defenses. Both Cresselia and Shuckle, really. But Steve does get that special defense drop on the Meowstic, which could potentially be helpful. Greninja comes out, Aromatisse comes in. Another Dark Pulse coming out, not doing a whole lot of damage though. Shadow Ball, super effective. Coming out, and a Rock Slide. Rock Slide finishing off the Meowstic and doing a solid chunk to the Aromatisse. Victini then comes out and protect on the Shuckle. Decreate, smart, that would have probably hurt him pretty bad. Shadow Ball comes out onto the Victini, and a Moonblast in return to the Cresselia. And of course, Cresselia also does get a -1 special attack from that Moonblast, but Torkoal also comes back out, taking a super strong hit from Victini in the Sun Boosted V-Create. Oh, and a heal pulse to go heal up the tactical nuke. And of course, we also see the room service over here, Encore. Hopefully, make him do it again. Heat wave comes out, and V-Crate is going to finish off the Torkoal. Nice. Trick Room undoes it. Dang, that was a nice move. Lilligant comes out, but that's okay, because now Lilligant's super fast. We're just gonna start putting stuff to sleep. Yep, like that Victini. Moonblast comes out, does, you know, just under half to the Lilligant. Misses the sleep powder though. That could be a problem. It's gonna be power trick. After you, making that Shuckle go super fast. Rock Slide misses the Victini. Yeah, that was not the one you really wanted to miss. Granted, you didn't really want to miss either of them, but you know, still. Sun is gone though. So Lilligant's still fast, but it's not like ultra fast now. Being outsped by the Greninja and taking it out. Tactical Nuke wakes up and just does exactly what it says. Just destroys the Shuckle. And of course, the Cresselia is the final one here, with about half health, and that's probably gonna do a solid chunk. And then the Victini's probably just gonna finish it off. Yes, there we go. Like I said, dang, that was pretty solid game 1. But let's jump into game 2. Let's go to slow and no music. Oh, well, there's music in the background, but you know. Of course, we got the Cresselia and Spiritomb lead this time, and the Pheromosa Victini lead on Tay's side. U-turn doing huge damage to the Cresselia. Blastoise coming in. And double U-turn. Almost taking it out, but not quite. Will-O-Wisp comes out into the Blastoise, burning it. Trick Room does get up this time though. However, it's got a slower Monson this time, which is, you know, definitely nice for Tay. Encore fails because he switches out. Good move on Steve's side. Got the Snarl, trying to mitigate damage from the opposing side. It misses the Muddy Water, but hits the Shuckle. Gets the accuracy drop. Could potentially be an issue, especially if he's trying to launch off Rock Slides like he was before. Power Trick comes out. I still don't know what that does. I should figure that out though. Snarl again. Makes sense. And a Yawn. Trying to force that Spiritomb out or take a nap. Garchomp comes in, alright. And that Spiritomb is going to opt to stay in. Try and Will-O-Wisp the Aromatisse. Unfortunately, it is not going to happen, and it's going to fall asleep. Trick Room, 2 turns left. Shuckle swaps back in. Take the Moonblast a little bit better than the Garchomp would have. Granted, it was at half special attack, but you know, still. Another accuracy drop on the Shuckle. That is probably not what Steve's looking for. The Victini comes back in. Gets a Protect. Blocks that. Excuse me. And a V-Create. Like it said, the name is no lie. Just obliterated the Spiritomb right there. Oh, it's attack and defense. Okay. Got it. That makes sense. Did not see that. Dang, that's pretty big attack then. That goes up to what, 230? That makes sense why he's rock sliding then. Mega Garchomp comes out, but gets Yawn. Dang, that Blastoise is definitely a problem. So that comes out, but that's still a solid damage. Shuckle comes back in. Don't want that Garchomp to fall asleep. Cresselia hangs on with just 1 HP. That's pretty huge. The Moonlight brings it back up to 51%. Ooh, the crit, however, gonna bring it back down to 25. More yawn pressure with the Blastoise. Back up to 75. And a heal pulse. Gonna make that Blastoise stick around for just a tad bit longer. Paramosa comes in. Protect. Encore. And a Trick Room. Very nice. Unfortunately, Cresselia is going to be falling asleep here, but that Rock Slide is going to be doing huge damage. I mean, granted, you know, like the name says, Pheromosa is like a stick, so, you know, most things will one-shot it anyways. But, got the Victini and the Blastoise in. Create critical hits. Decimates that Cresselia. That's insane. I can't believe I was talked out of getting Victini this season. We got the Garchomp in. Protect. Misses the Blastoise. That's pretty big. I mean, Garchomp takes out the Aromatisse. No more healing. Very nice. Glaciate, very nice. Great move. And also 4 times effective on the Garchomp, which is very nice. Dual Chop coming out, doing just under half to the Victini. However, the Rock Slide is going to finish it off. It's Blastoise versus the world. Protect on the Shuckle. And it looks like Steve's got this game, you know? Of course, he got the miss. It looks like, yeah, Steve looks like he's got this. Unless he misses like that. Okay. Yeah, never mind. I mean, maybe the Muddy Water misses, but the Muddy Water does not miss. And Tay gets the win there. Yeah, I did not expect that. Yeah, very well played to the both of them, and Tay will be moving on to the finals. So we will have that for you guys next week. That'll be Tay of the Houston Hawlucha, sorry, I blanked on your name, versus the Piedmont Adonwings in the final. I will see you guys later, and I hope you all have a great night.